Welcome back. Our daughter Rachel wanted to bring two of her friends for the basic pistol class. Now they shot a few times before, but they don't own any firearms, so I had them use my babies. And they're both very athletic and they have very strong grip. So first we went through the gun safety, how to grip and different stance. And since they didn't own any firearm, I wanted to go through most common pistols people use and the pros and cons and also the different parts of the pistol and what their functions are. Now, I've done the grip, stance, and the safety in previous videos. So today, I'm just going to do the most common pistol people buy and its parts and functions. These are the most common type of pistols. Now, this is called double action, single action because the hammer moves twice. When you pull it once, you see it going back and then go forward. So we call it double action. The reason why this is called double action, single action is that after the first shot, the slide will move forward and then the hammer stays open. So second shot is really light. So first shot, heavy double action, and then pop, pop, pop. Now, I would say double action, single action is best to carry. This is what I got for Rachel. The reason is because double action, single action is very difficult to have accidental fire. Because first double action pull is 9 pounds. There is no way you could accidentally pull. Most people buy what they call a striker fire. The safety is in the trigger. We call this trigger safety. So when you have your gun loaded, and this is how you carry, okay? Now the spring is already loaded up. Small tap goes bang, okay? So most people who shoot themselves in the leg, or I've seen people shoot their hands too, you know, because they see too many movies. And instead of doing this, they do this. Because in the movie, people are always doing this. It looks really cool, right? But then he was doing this, he shot his palm, okay? This is a Glock. Glock has one of the worst, triggers, but most popular. You can see how long it takes for it to go bang. So what happens is that longer the trigger travels, harder to pull is less accurate. Because we call this shot anticipation. In your brain, you're thinking it's gonna go bang, it's gonna go bang. So automatically, right before it goes bang, you tend to pull the gun down. This is pt1. That's a red dot. This, what we call is open sight. So when you come up, what you have to do is see those two dots and the one dot in the front, they have to line up, okay? And then the middle dot has to cover the target. Now with the red dot, from any position, if the red dot is on the target, pull the trigger, you're gonna hit it. Only problem is, it sounds really cool, but then when you pull your gun out, you can't find the red dot. It's not easy to find the red dot. Now, if you have your muscle memory practice enough, as soon as you pull, you see the red dot. In most cases, they say, I can't find my red dot. They're constantly looking for it. Now, one of the tricks is that for the beginners, have the screen come right to your eye, then it's very easy to find, and then you pull forward. Out here, it's very hard to find the red dot, okay? And this is the gun that I got for my 60th birthday. This, as is, it's about $4,500 gun. Wow. So we call this 2011. This is called Staccato. Staccato brand is one of the most expensive pistol. But nowadays, a lot of policemen are buying this because it's something they could depend their life on. It functions really well, it shoots well, it's very accurate. Great thing about 2011 is that it has a very good trigger, okay? And this one here can hold 23 rounds. This up here is called slide because it moves like a slide. Okay, it's slide. Every time this moves back and forth, the empty shell flies out and the new live ammunition goes in. So when you're ready, you pull the trigger, goes bang. And this is called magazine release. Push that button, magazine's gonna drop out. We call this action hold or action release. So if you pull this up and then push this up, it's gonna stay open. Push this down, it goes forward. Okay. Now, most pistols, the last shot, the action will already stay open. Okay. So when you put the new one in and slap it in hard, it will automatically close for you. Now, some guns won't. So in that case, you have to press this down for it to close, and then you can start shooting again. So this a trigger guard, and when we say keep your fingers out of the trigger guard, that's what we mean. Not. I've seen people like, oh, don't worry, I don't have my finger on the trigger. We don't want it. We want it outside the trigger guard, okay? And we call this frame and we call this slide. You want your finger on the frame.